そういう空気になるから嫌だったんだよ。懐かしさに負けたんだな。優しい男ではある。いいやつ。
But their decade-later reunion sparked an intense reconnection. Just as he thought they'd reconcile, Miwako said she only sees him as an ex. Turns out Miwako's commitment phobic. She broke up with him years ago over marriage expectations. Didn't want to hold him back.
結婚してないと。子供を産んでないとそんなに肩身が狭いの。そんなのおかしい。
Their clashing values drove them apart. Marriage seeker versus free spirit. A decade of longing ends here. Mukai drowned himself in work, numbing the pain through overwork. Loneliness still haunted him at home. Just a side character in Miwako's life. During his heartbreak, his confidant Cookie became his emotional anchor. They shared common ground. Cookie liked their coworker Kanda. Though they acted like a couple, he never publicly acknowledged their relationship. Ironically, Kanda used to work with Mukai. When their connection surfaced, Kanda made an odd request. The plot thickened. Their companies collaborated, creating an awkward showdown. Post-meeting, Cookie casually chatted with Mukai, sparking coworkers' curiosity.
今すっごい仲良さそうで。
Remembering Kanda's plea, he inched away from Cookie. After wrapping up projects, they gathered at Mukai's brother-in-law's place.
で、今、付き合ってる人とか、いるんですか？いないです。
Hearing Kanda's denial, Mukai felt indignant for Cookie. Drunk, he blurted out.
腹くくってくださいよ。
Taking the hint, Kanda asked Cookie out, proposing marriage. Surprisingly, she refused.
神田さんと終わりにしてきた。
With the family restaurant closed, they talked at a 24-hour karaoke bar. Though reluctant to let go, she knew even sweetest love sours with time. They parted at the peak of their love, preserving perfect memories. More importantly, Kanda's rush stemmed not from love, but rivalry with Mukai. Ever since Kanda learned she was close to Mukai, he's been secretly jealous and felt threatened. Kanda never used to introduce her publicly, yet recently he unexpectedly told a client.
がお付き合いしてる方です。
Their relationship progressed due to a third party, which made Cookie feel uneasy.
は、その完璧に演出された部分しか見せたくないの。だから泊まりたくないし。一緒に朝ごはんも。
僕の朝ごはん、美味しいですよ。
また今度。
Mukai, hearing this, believes showing your true self isn't a bad thing. Imperfection isn't necessarily a flaw. Mid-conversation, Cookie drifts off to sleep. They spend the night in a cramped karaoke room. The next morning, Mukai playfully wakes Cookie with singing. Instead of scolding him, Cookie laughs aloud. Cookie appears surprisingly casual while dining with Mukai at a restaurant. Then it hits her. She who never shows imperfections to others is completely relaxed around Mukai. Ever bumped into your ex at a restaurant? Miwako wishes the ground would swallow her. She recently cut ties with ex Mukai. After rock climbing class, she stumbles into his brother-in-law's restaurant. The awkwardness deepens when the chef mixes up her order with Cookie's dish. This sparks their friendship. The girl never imagined this woman was her ex's dating coach. Though they've never met, Cookie knows her from Mukai's stories. As their conversation flows smoothly, Mukai suddenly appears. This scenario terrifies Mukai too.
ちょっと気まずいね。
だよね。
ああ、よかった言ってくれて、息詰まるとこだった。
Watching Mukai and Cookie bicker, Miwako senses the charged atmosphere. Truth is, after that breakfast with Cookie, Mukai's been feeling strange. He keeps thinking about Cookie. He bumps into her again during commute. Word vomit pours out immediately, complaining about chronic sleep deprivation. Cookie sympathizes completely. It takes her 3 alarms to wake up.
ライドさんという人が可愛く思えてる。可愛く?
Mukai can't explain his feelings. Something's growing in his heart. What he doesn't know, after their shared breakfast, is Cookie's realization. Her guarded self naturally opens up to Mukai.
なんか、自然と話せるオーラがあるんだよね。向井くんには。大切にしよう。
Visiting the brother-in-law's restaurant, they find it up for sale. Turns out, Genki and Mommy recently divorced. Depressed Genki wants to sell everything. Walking back with Cookie, Mukai recalls meeting her here regularly. If Genki closes shop, they might never meet again. Hearing Genki will shut down, Mommy rushes to stop him. The divorce, she explains, was to free Genki from family burdens. Don't chain yourself to breadwinning. Chase your curry shop dream instead.
自分のお店持って、美味しいカレー作って、それをみんなに食べてもらうのが夢だったよ。店も、マミンも両方大事なんだよ。なのに、マミンがいなくなっちゃうなら、店もいい。
Mommy's resolve softens. She'll stay with Genki, but rejects marriage constraints. No more paper chains. Family drama resolved. Mukai breathes easy. He even envies his sister's carefree approach to love, free from marital constraints, pure affection between two. Next morning, Mukai spots a rainbow on his commute. He instantly snaps a photo to share with Cookie, but opening the chat, he realized, why does his instinct always turn to Cookie? Would randomly sending a rainbow photo seem too absurd to her? As he hesitates, Cookie's rainbow photo pops up on his phone. Startled, he scans his surroundings and spots Cookie nearby.
見た向井くん。
In this moment, all his confusion dissolves into clarity. He rushes to Koiki's side immediately. When you crave sharing moments with someone, they already hold special significance in your heart. Mukai, single for 10 years, falls hard for this older woman. Just walking beside Cookie makes his heart race wildly. He pounds his chest to stay composed. Dumped by 4 girls in 1 year. He won't play the fool again. Fearful rejection would ruin their friendship. But fate intervenes. Their companies launch a collaborative project. They meet fashion designers for work, discussing new partnerships. Mukai vows to stay professional, no mixing personal feelings with work. But when the designer gets busy, leaving them waiting for an hour, his romantic impulses explode. He drags Cookie to the mall arcade, seeing the usually composed Cookie's radiant smile now. Mukai was struck by her paradoxical charm again. His heart skipped a beat. Meanwhile, Cookie suddenly came alive, approaching everything with childlike wonder. Determined to win the oddly cute rhino beetle plush, but kept failing despite multiple attempts. Mukai notices Cookie's fondness for the plush, swipes his card to assist her, yet always fumbles at the final moment. Watching Mukai's persistent efforts, Cookie feels her heart stir. Perfect timing. Mukai's suppressed feelings grow stronger day.
伝えずに、友達として付き合っそんな、ある日のことでした。
Friendship might be the safe choice, but I fear losing her completely. There'll be no room for me if she finds love. I must confess my feelings. They returned to the designer's studio an hour later, but the meetings extended for another hour. Forced to wander the streets again.
街行くカップルに今インタビューしてまして。
私たち、そういう間柄じゃない。
仕事の。
大人の男女が一緒にいるとさ、すぐ恋愛に結びつけられちゃうよね。男女が行き着くところは、結局恋愛しかないって言われてるみたいで。なんか、ちょっと悲しいよね。
Her words deepen Mukai's despair. Clearly she sees me just as friend. But personal feelings mustn't affect work. When meeting the designer, Mukai professionally discusses collaboration, securing the sought-after designer's commitment.
やっぱりさ、好きなものを好きってまっすぐ言えるのって素敵なことだと思うし、相手にもそれは伝わるんだよ。
好き俺、坂井戸さんのことが好き。
Mukai's abrupt confession flusters Cookie. Seeing her reaction, he flees the scene in embarrassment. Now everything's truly over, losing both love and cherished friendship.
このまま仮に、80歳まで生きるとして、あと40かな。彼女がいる人生。
Mukai lacks courage to face Cookie again. He resigns himself to lifelong loneliness. But now when he closes his eyes, all he sees is life's like a blank canvas. People we meet add different colors to it. But when you look back at this canvas, One color shines brightest, vivid and romantic. It outshines all others completely. For him right now, Cookie's that crucial color on his life's canvas. He's been a coward in love for too long. Never dared to fight for his feelings. But this time he'll try once more. Just one more chance to properly express his heart's desire. Mukai stumbles into his brother-in-law's restaurant. Cookie is here waiting for him, just as he expected. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. Seeing Cookie's puzzled expression, he gathers courage after much hesitation. I think I want to be completely honest with you. I like you. Me too. I really cherish the time we spend together. I feel I can truly be myself around you. Cookie doesn't reject Mukai's sincere confession this time, but she can't give him a definite answer yet. Truth is, Cookie realized long ago that Mukai's special to her. She deeply enjoys their time together, because she can freely be her true self. That's why she can't bear to part ways with him. Mukai feels relieved hearing her words. I'm glad I finally said it. Happiness is hard to define. For Mukai, it's not about formalizing their relationship. Even lovers fight and break up sometimes. But sharing curry with Cookie right now, this heartfelt moment makes them truly happy. After all, life's about seizing joyful moments.